video today. As you can see by that title, this is Girl Talk. Things I wish I knew before getting pregnant at 20 years old. Yes, guys, I am 20 years old and I'm 16 weeks pregnant. And that's crazy. That's crazy. I never tell you guys my age because I don't really care. I don't really care to like share my age. And I'm sorry if y'all hear that in the back. Like, it's cold in the house. I got the heater on. It's a little heater over there just flowing on my skin and stuff like that. So I'm loud enough for y'all to hear me, but don't play with me. But yeah, y'all, I don't really tell y'all my age because I feel like that it just takes away the fact. I don't want y'all to make me feel I be stuck. But thank you, baby. Look at my husband. He brought me some mango. Hold on. So some honeydew. Sorry, baby. Thank you so much. But I'm gonna be grabbing on that while I'm talking to you. But yeah, I don't want you guys to make me feel like I'm not experiencing just as well as everyone else. You know, I know I'm young and stuff like that. I know I have a lot of older viewers and a lot of younger viewers, and I feel like I could teach regardless. I can be an inspiration for any age range. It doesn't matter my age, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. I just don't like to add that in there because I don't want people to focus on that being the main factor of who I am. Like, my age doesn't define me, you know what I'm saying? But I am telling you guys my age today because that's, you know, I know a lot of women out there are pregnant my age, or a lot of women that are trying to get pregnant around my age or something like that, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not mad at it. If you want to start your family around 20 years old, do that. That's your life. There's no moderate way. So, like, there's no modern way for somebody. There's no right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like, you know what I'm saying, you a teenager and all that, because you're supposed to be focused on other things. Your mom and your dad's supposed to be teaching you before you get to the development like me. Like, my body is not fully developed, but my body is developing as a woman, and I'm able to hold a baby. You know what I'm saying? Like that. But yeah, anybody that's 20 out there, 21, 22, 23, you know, I just say, or even 19 years old, because you're grown. 18 years old, you're grown. I say, if you want to start your family, don't listen to what nobody's saying. Don't care about what nobody's saying about you. If you want a family, if you want to settle down, if you want to be married, if you want to do these things early, that's what you want to do. You don't have to wait till you brittle and you dried up to want to do something. Like, a lot of us just want to do other things. Not all young people want to be outside and party and all that, and want to be at the club and want to share their body with different people and all that. Some of us want families, actually want families, and we want to start early. We want to be able to spend time with our kids young. We want to be able to cherish these moments with our kids young and stuff like that. Maybe we want to be young parents. What makes y'all, some of y'all, let me ask y'all a question for the negative ones. What make y'all think that there's not other people out there that's different that want to be young parents? And I know a lot of y'all gonna be like, why would a child, not what a child, like, but why would a young person want to be a young parent? Like, you know what's going on in this world and all that, blah, blah, blah. There's people out there that can handle it, okay? And I feel like a lot of people should just slow down with the judgment and stuff like that, because I know there's a lot of people that's gonna judge me from this video, but I just say, like, hey, this is my life. You know, a lot of people around my age, that's their life. Let people live their life. They're happy. If they're happy, if they chose this, let them choose what they want to choose. So, things I wish I knew before getting pregnant at 20 years old, y'all. Things I wish somebody told me. Things I wish I studied before I got pregnant. Things I just wish I just knew, like, in my brain before getting pregnant. Because let me just tell y'all, like, I've been wanting a family. Like, this is something I want. I planned this baby. So before I got pregnant, I just thought that I was going to be pregnant. I was going to be like, you know, yeah, but baby bump, yeah, then the baby come, I have the baby, and then yeah. But no, being pregnant is its own little world, its own little subject in one. Like, you got to know what's going on. Like, you just not pregnant and then boom, you had a baby. And I thought it was just regular. Like, you pregnant, you had a baby and yeah, you're a mother now. But no, there's a lot of things that I did not learn because I didn't, some of it wasn't taught to me, or I didn't see it on social media. A lot of people's, you know, a lot of people's lives is different. So I have to study based off my body, or based off what I know and based off what I learned. Me and my husband, we've been studying, y'all. And actually, let me get a book for you guys that we have been reading that I'm going to share with you guys at the end of the video. Hold on. Okay, I got the book right here, y'all. I got the book in front of me and stuff that I'm going to share with you guys that I would love for you guys to buy or at least purchase. Or at your local library if they have it at your local library. I feel like it's a very good investment that I think that all pregnant mothers, before they're pregnant or after pregnant, whether it's your 10th child or your first child, I think every woman should be reading this book. But yeah, I'm just going to get started on what I learned while I was pregnant, what I wish I knew. So the first thing that I learned while being pregnant at 20 years old is when I get cold, my boobs hurt so bad. Oh my God, guys, I can't explain this. It's like really hard to explain this. Like when I get cold, like that's a different type of pain. It feels like somebody's grabbing my nipple and twisting it up, like just twisting it, like just like pinching it, like ouch, ouch, that hurts so bad. And I didn't know like that my body would feel like, because when I get cold on regular days without me being pregnant, I feel I could tolerate the cold, but like when I'm pregnant, my nipples genuinely just hurt. Like it feels like they're in pain, like they're just so cold. They're so cold. That's why I got the heat on right now, y'all. Like I just can't take the pain. It's just no. Hold on. Things I wish I knew. Number 2, morning sickness creeps up on you. Morning sickness gonna slap you in the face. Like I'm talking about first trimester and going into the second, like beginning of the second trimester. Because I told you guys I'm 16 weeks, so I'm still like beginning second trimester type thing, and I've been throwing up. But morning sickness is going to creep up on you guys. It's going to creep up. It's no way. It's no way. Like you're constantly throwing up. You're feeling nauseous all the time. Not all the time, because you know you're gonna have your days where you feel good. It's just gonna creep up on you. Like then you just gonna throw up. You're throwing up your food. You know, sometimes food aversions. I think that's what it's called. Like sometimes it creeps up on you. Like you don't want a certain type of food when you get it, or you've been thinking about your favorite food, and then when you get your favorite food, you don't want your favorite food. Like it's just different ways that nausea creeps up on you. Like you're like it creeps up, y'all. And I didn't know that sickness or morning sickness or whatever, or nausea throughout the day really do creep up on you. Like you could be throwing up all the way from the morning to the night based off of how your body's feeling. It's true. I'm like, okay, when I get pregnant, I'm thinking I'm gonna be just feeling good. Like no, I was pregnant my first trimester. I was throwing up real bad. I couldn't eat. Oh my God, I was just sleeping. But I'm slowly gaining my appetite back. Like I'm 16 weeks, so I just started eating. And I haven't even been eating full portions of like food. I have just started eating, y'all. And if I'm not eating, I will throw up. Like literally. But yeah, y'all, that's what I wanted to say. That's not really as serious, but like I just want people to know, like when you get pregnant, or if you're already pregnant and you in the beginning stage, the morning sickness or the nausea will creep up on you. Just be prepared. Be prepared for that, y'all. Number 3, you stay hungry after the first trimester, y'all. Like I just mentioned that I just hit 16 weeks, and I'm not even 20 weeks yet. I'd be hungry. I'll be hungry. And like the anger that I get, it's a different type of hunger, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Like the anger that I get if I don't eat is like I'm a grizzly bear. I'm ready to tear the whole freaking house up. Like I'm ready to just yeah. So you gonna be hungry. Once your appetite start to pick up, your stomach gonna be hungry. Like, your stomach gonna be aching. You gonna be like, dang, like I ain't never felt this hungry. Like, it's gonna be like starvation hungry. Like, I be feeling like I'm starving. Like, my man haven't fed me in like days, like in decades. I be like, I'm hungry. I don't know what that feeling is, but I think it's just like the intensity of just being pregnant. Like, why am I so hungry? Because I never felt this hungry even without being pregnant. So like when I went into being pregnant after the first trimester, from being sick like constantly, like I'm slowly picking up on my appetite, and I'm already like 16 weeks. I'm not even fully big yet. So just to think about how intense hunger could be, I feel emotional. Like, I be feeling emotional if I don't eat, like, or if I can't get a certain thing that I want at the time that I want it. I just be like, I'm upset. I'm mad. I'm upset. I don't want to talk to nobody. I'm ready to just, I'm ready to eat. I'm hungry. Okay, number 4, your hips start to hurt and you have a sore stomach all the time. Well, for me personally, I can't speak for all women, but sometimes my hips be shifting, and I don't know. I'm still doing a little research on my body, but I think my hips are shifting because the baby is growing and it has to find some type of comfort in the womb to be able to sit perfectly, you know what I'm saying? So it's like my hips, I gotta move around sometimes, like stretch my hips sometimes, like it be like feeling a little painful, not to the point, or like I'll get sharp pains in my hips when I'm walking. I'm like, ouch. Like, wait, what if my hips are like stretching for the baby to be able to sit comfortably in me? But it hurts, y'all. And also about the tummy pain, the belly pain at the bottom. My stomach normally be hurting at the bottom, like, but since my stomach is getting tighter, that's why I said personally, because I don't know how other people's belly feel when they're pregnant. My stomach is very, very sensitive and sore on the outside, and it's sore on the inside because my stomach is getting tighter, and the bottom is like, I'm constantly peeing, or, you know, just say, because I'm grown, mama, if you're watching this. So let's say just if you intimate with your partner, like everything is just so intense, you know, it's just like your stomach is just very sore. So yeah y'all, it's gonna be like that. For me it is, but if you are experiencing that, or if you're early pregnancy, just, it could possibly happen. You just, you know, just rest or stretch. I feel like stretching and doing yoga is very important while you're pregnant, so you can prevent that. Number 5, something I wish I knew, is you carry small based on how much you eat, y'all. You carry small based on how much you eat. There's no way, I'm not talking about new age mothers, I'm not talking about old age mothers. There's no way that your body is going to allow you to go overweight or carry heavy if you're not doing things that make you heavy. You know what I'm saying? Or eating things that make you heavy. There's no way. The baby just can't just make you spawn to 370 pounds while you're 120 pounds. There's things that you do periodically during your pregnancy that make you like that. So my advice for anyone out there, which you can give or take, is to limit the heavy foods, like limit the breads. I can't stop what you do as far as what you eat and stuff like that, but I would say limit the breads, limit the sodas, the artificial juice, limit the cheese, y'all, because you're bloating up. Like, the inflammation is going to make you heavier. Like, just limit very like heavy foods. Like, you just eating out a lot. Try to cook at home at least, like, or try to eat more fruits and veggies. Like, your body will thank you. I'm telling you, like, you're gonna, because I'm 16 weeks and I'm so freaking small. Like, I'm so small. Let me show y'all. This is my belly at 16 weeks, y'all. Compared to other women that I've seen on TikTok, they are a little bit more bigger than me because we eat different things, you know. But my advice for any young mom out there, or any you know, older mom that's wanting to have more kids, is to eat lesser if you want to carry better. You know what I'm saying? Your back won't be hurting as much. of course your back probably gonna have some pain because the baby is like laying on you, but like it's not gonna hurt as much. Like your body is not gonna feel so heavy like all the time because you're not eating things that's heavy. You're not gonna go overweight because you're not overeating. You see what I'm saying? There's a cause and effect to everything. So I hope I explained that well without being offensive or anything like that, because I'm learning this. But number 6, something I wish I knew: not every day feels the same. Not every day is gonna feel the same, y'all. You know, and I was telling my husband that the other day. I'm like, babe, like not every day I feel 100%. Like it's always something wrong, or I always have a progress report. Like I'm nauseous, or either my stomach hurts, or either I'm hungry real bad, or either I can't get rest, or either I'm too tired, or it's like not every day feels the same. Like you might have high energy one day, like, and you feel so good to do everything around the house, and then Tuesday you feel like, oh, I just feel so tired, like I'm feeling so sick, like I'm just so tired. Like, so I want everybody to know, like, pregnancy days are not the same day every day. Like you're not gonna just feel good every single day. Like there's gonna be days where you feel up, and some days you feel down, or some days you feel happy, or some days you just don't want to be bothered, y'all. Like some days you just want to be quiet. You don't feel like getting touched or being touched, like, or you just don't want to be on your phone, or you're getting drained easily. It's just not every day feels the same way. So I thought that every day was gonna feel the same way, like every day. But when I got into pregnancy, it's not gonna feel the same. It's not gonna feel the same way every day. So number 7, our babies feel the safest when we feel safe. The baby loves to be in safe environments. What I mean by that is our children that's inside of us feel safe when we feel safe, because y'all know that our babies feel everything that we feel. Our nervous system, they are connected to our nervous system, they are connected to our brain. They are taking little pieces of our body to form themselves. So of course they're going to feel everything that we feel. So if we feel unsafe, they feel unsafe. They will make you feel sick. They will start to act up, you know what I'm saying, move around. Like they will start to make you feel uncomfortable with all the moving and all that, because they're just trying to make sure that you're okay, if that makes sense. Like if you feel unsafe, like if you're in an unsafe environment, or if you're talking to somebody that doesn't make you feel safe, or if you're at the hospital giving birth and you don't feel safe, or if you're around someone that's trying to tell you something that you don't feel safe, or the baby feels everything. So just try to make sure that you are around safe environments. Keep yourself in safe environments. Keep away from certain things that don't make you feel safe, because the baby is going to come out with anxiety. The baby's going to come out feeling like they can't trust nobody, because the whole pregnancy, like, you wasn't feeling safe and the baby didn't feel safe. The baby didn't feel safe in you because you didn't feel safe. You didn't make safe environments for yourself, so the baby don't feel safe. So the baby gonna come out like, I can't trust nobody. I couldn't even trust my mom. My mom, I couldn't even trust my mom when I was in the womb. Like, she was always in some type of predicament of stress and anxiety. Like, I can't trust nobody. The baby gonna come out crying, like, I'm telling you. So that's my advice. Hopefully I explained that right. But always put yourself in safe environments. Safe environments are very, very important for pregnant women. Safe environments, safe environments, safe environments. Number 8. This is gonna get y'all. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But ultrasounds are not safe. Please. I'm not gonna tell you to stop, but I would say consider laying off the ultrasounds, y'all. And I didn't know this before I was pregnant, because I got my first ultrasound, and then I started learning through the book that I'm going to show you at the end of the video. But y'all, ultrasounds are not safe. It's not safe. It's a risk, a high risk that your baby could get hypertension and birth abnormalities, or just bone crushing effects from the sound and the frequency from the machinery, like the technology that they're using. So when they're scanning you every other week, the baby is picking up on a frequency that we can't feel from the machines that they're using. And that stuff is like, when they put that stuff inside you and they're swabbing you, you are hurting. Remember I told you about safe environments? The ultrasound doesn't feel like a safe environment for pregnant women. It hurts when they're moving it, swabbing it around your cervix and stuff like that. That hurts. But just think about how the baby feels when you feel unsafe. You're hurting, and also listening to those frequencies. They said that the frequency kind of sounds like a helicopter above your head, like really, really loud. Like, and you know how people gotta wear headphones with their ultrasounds? So, wait, not headphones, but you know how people gotta wear headphones when they're on a helicopter, right? The babies are so fragile. So just think about hearing that sound, or hearing those frequencies and feeling those feelings from the mom not feeling so safe or in pain throughout being in the stomach could cause birth abnormality, or I don't know how to say that, birth defects. Let's just say that, birth defects, or it could just cause your baby to not come out fully healthy. Like, you know, your baby could maybe come out with autism, or your baby can come out with hearing problems, or your baby can come out with blind issues, like not being able to see or not being able to taste that well, or, you know, it's just a lot of, because the baby is so fragile. Just think about how the baby is as an infant, but the infant stage, the baby is more fragile in the womb than the infant stage. So just picking up on that sound, picking up on those feelings and stuff like that doesn't feel too good for the baby. And if you want to do more research on that, you can. But I just feel like personally we should step back from ultrasounds, and we should just, you know, this is for educational purposes, YouTube. But whatever you would like to do, I'm not saying stop fully if that's what you're not gonna do. But I just think that we should all be aware, and we should all know to keep our children safe and our babies safe. Number 9, you don't have to take prenatal vitamins. You can do a natural way prenatal. A lot of people, when I came into my pregnancy, a lot of people was like, did you take your prenatals? Are you taking your prenatals? Are you taking your prenatals? No, I'm not taking my prenatals, y'all. I'm not taking artificial vitamins from the Dollar General that's taped up like the, no, I'm not doing that. Y'all, like, these prenatals are so bad and cancerous for our bodies. It don't make no sense. And they're not telling us. Like, they're not telling us the ingredients. They're not saying anything. Only thing somebody be like, is you taking your prenatals? No, I'm not going to take something that I don't know what it is. Why do they always give us prenatal vitamins? You know what I'm saying? Educational purposes, YouTube. I'm just speaking my mind. I'm just speaking out. But why do they always give us some type of prenatal medication substance? You know what I'm saying? We don't need that, you know? I feel like if you're eating the proper nutrients and drinking prenatal juice, that's what I've been doing my whole pregnancy. I've been drinking prenatal juice with acerola in it. I think acerola is a cherry. Let's look it up, y'all, because I did this before, and it has a lot of things for bone marrow, calcium, vitamin C. There's a lot of vitamins inside of one juice. All you gotta do is just drink fruit juice, y'all. Just drink fruit juice. Drink a fruit juice that's packed with different vegetables and fruits. That's all you gotta do. That's your prenatal right there. You're gonna get all your nutrients from that anyways. And eat your oranges, y'all. Your oranges have a lot of vitamin C, and pregnant women need vitamin C, y'all. Eat your kiwis. Drink your pineapple juice. Drink your cherries. Drink your berries. Berries have a lot of prenatal help in there, prenatal care and stuff like that. If you want to do some research, I'm just putting it out there for you guys. But I think we should be steering away from the prenatal medication and going towards prenatal juice, prenatal fruits, and putting that into our body because it's more natural. And I feel like it helps the baby. It helps the baby more than a prenatal pill, you know. And plus, who likes to take prenatals? Nobody likes to take prenatal pills. So the fun way that you can take prenatals is just juice. Just drink your juice, guys. Number 10, something I wish I knew. The healthier you eat, the happier your pregnancy will go and your birth will go smoother. Y'all, before I got pregnant, I thought that if I'm hungry, I'm hungry. I'm eating for 2, y'all. They told me I was eating for 2, and a lot of pregnant women online was like, Just eat whatever. Stop trying to force yourself to eat healthy. Stop trying to force yourself. But like, I'm not trying to survive through this pregnancy. I'm trying to thrive through this pregnancy. You feel what I'm saying? Let me get into poet mode. I'm not trying to survive through this pregnancy. I'm trying to thrive through this pregnancy. Why do I gotta hide through my pregnancy? But I'm trying to drive through my pregnancy. I'm on the road and I'm going high on the pregnancy. But then you telling me no on the pregnancy. And yeah, holla. Book me, y'all. I'm not playing. But anyway, let me go back to what I was saying. Y'all, I'm not trying to survive. I'm trying to thrive, y'all. I don't want to feel like I'm trying to... I'm in misery trying to just eat whatever to just survive. I want to be able to eat things that I know that's going to help me. You know what I'm saying? That's going to help me with the birth. That's going to help me throughout the pregnancy. That's going to make sure that the baby is safe. I don't want to just eat anything. So when you eat healthy, y'all, it's a 100% chance that your baby is going to be 100% fine. It's a 100% chance that your baby is going to come out as smoothly as possible. As smoothly as possible. No tears, no rips, no medication, no epidural, natural birth. I'm talking about you don't have to worry about over bleeding or high blood pressure or preeclampsia or anything, because you are doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. But so like I said, the healthier you eat, the better chance your pregnancy will be and your birth giving will go as smooth as possible. It will go, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about none of that extra stuff because you are doing your best. You are doing everything that you need to do. Number 11, your body either heals itself faster or destroys itself faster. During pregnancy, I didn't know that my body could heal this fast, y'all, because I learned that the baby is actually helping you heal. The baby is actually helping you detox and helping you restore certain things in your body. I didn't know that. So my skin gets clear faster. My body snatches back faster. Like, I feel the glow in my body and inside my body, like, more. I feel more intensity. I feel life. I feel more gratitude. I don't know how to explain it to y'all. Like, my body just feels more abundant now that I'm pregnant. Like, your body heals itself so fast. Like, your blood cells regenerates fast. The cells, the damaged cells, all of that is restoring itself so fast because you're pregnant. The baby is literally helping you. Like, if you wasn't pregnant, it'd probably be going a little slower. But since the baby's in your body, the baby is helping you take out stuff out of your body and putting in the right stuff inside your body. That's cool, isn't it? Fun fact about being pregnant. The baby is actually helping you. Wow. I didn't know that. I wish I knew that. But now that I know that, I know not to do certain things because that doesn't help the baby help me. So say if I'm just eating everything, or say if I'm just in any type of environment, or say if I'm just doing anything and everything and not thinking about the baby while I'm pregnant, like, it'll be hard for the baby to help me because I'm not helping the baby help me. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I think you guys should study up on that subject, y'all. The baby is actually helping us heal things in our body that were broken. That's crazy, huh? Number 12, something I wish I knew is lay off the harsh music, y'all. We don't need to be listening to kill, murder, throw that butt, this and that and that and this. Y'all, that's not right. We don't need to be listening to that. We need to be listening to frequencies that calm our nervous system, that help us breathe properly, that help us relax our bodies. Like, we don't need to be listening to that. I'm not saying that you can't turn up every once in a while, because I turn up every once in a while, y'all. I just be like, hold on. But I'm not going to listen to that. I don't want to ram that in my brain. Like, that shouldn't be something that you're doing the entire pregnancy. Like, I barely listen to music. I listen to 1 or 2 songs every other week. I don't listen to music, but I feel like you should lay off that type of music. That don't have a good frequency to it. Like, and then the baby's feeling that stuff. Like, and the baby is absorbing that stuff, and you're absorbing that stuff. I'm not saying forget the baby, but just think about yourself too. Do you want to constantly hear murder, kill, throw that butt on him and all that, like, take your man and all that? Like, you don't want to hear all that all the time. You need to be installing some healthy frequencies into your body, meditating upon healthy frequencies That is important for you and the baby, because your nervous system plays a big role inside of your pregnancy. Like, you need to be as calm as possible, as calm as you can, as calm as you can. Like, this is the calmest I've ever felt in my life, because I've been dedicating myself to just healing my nervous system while I'm pregnant. Like, listening to calm music, meditating, stretching, resting. Like, y'all, I've been just calm as possible. That's what you need to be doing. Calm. Calm, calm, calm. Number 13. Talk to the baby. The baby understands you. At first, I'm like, how the baby understand me? And the baby's like literally in my stomach. Like, how the baby understand me? But I think it's a more on a scientific standpoint that I start to understand. Like, the baby understands you. Like, if your body feels weird, if the baby start acting up, making you feel nauseous and all that and all that and all that, you just talk to the baby like, hey, what's going on? Why do you feel like this? Hey, what's wrong? Why are you, nauseous? Why are you wanting me to throw up? What's wrong? Talking to the baby. I feel like Grand Rising. Hey, talking about your day to the baby. Letting the baby know that you acknowledge that the baby's literally inside of you. You don't want to go the whole 9 months not acknowledging that the baby is inside of you, y'all. Like, please interact with the baby inside of you. It's very, very important, because that shows that you're not neglectful. Like, you're literally spending time with the baby inside of you. Like, you guys share a freaking body right now. That's, just like you sharing a room with somebody that you never talk to ever. Like, they don't ever talk to you ever. You just like, dang, what did I do wrong? Like, you roommates with somebody and they will never talk to you. It's like, dang, what I do? So it's like, talk to the baby. It's important to let the baby and like know that you acknowledge the baby. Number 14. Stay active. Your body will thank you. Staying active for me just meant walking, exercising, or yoga, or just dancing. Exercise and activeness goes a long way, y'all. Like, it's not just you just exercising, just doing weightlifting and all that, which you can. But if you want to be on more on the safer side, like me, I don't want to be doing all that, weightlifting and all that. Like, no. I'm doing dancing, I'm doing cardio, I'm doing squats, I'm doing push-ups, I haven't started the ab workouts yet because I'm a little scared. I'm still doing research on that. But, like, I feel like walking, speed walking, like, getting your heart pumping really, like, prepares you for birth. Like, because your heart gonna be, them contractions, when them contractions come, y'all gonna have to learn how to breathe. That's why I said something about your nervous system being healed and putting yourself in safe environments, because your body is gonna thank you for that when you get to the birth stage, because all that stuff coexists with what I'm trying to tell you to do. Like, breathing is important. Having a good cardiovascular heart is I think I'm saying it right, but having a healthy heart is very important, especially giving birth, because you don't want your heart to give out on you, y'all. So giving yourself some active time throughout the day, or at least through the week, and just walking and stuff like that is very important. It's very important, because you don't want your heart to give out on you. Like, you giving birth and then you just die. Like, you don't want to die, guys. We're trying to prevent that. We're trying to have a healthy, smooth birth. So stay active. Stay active. And last but not least, something I wish I knew before getting pregnant at 20 years old is happy hormones are important. Your baby feels everything. Happy hormones are important. Our baby feels everything, guys. It's not just me in my body anymore. It's a baby in my body too. Like, happy hormones are important. I do not associate myself around people that make me feel sad, that make me feel guilty, that hurt my feelings, that are mean and ugly people. I don't put myself in environments that have harsh music loudly, that is intoxicated or polluted. I do not put myself in situations that I feel unsafe in, y'all, because the baby feels everything. Happy hormones. Like, since I'm married, like, when my man be giving me love and he be telling me, like, you're so beautiful, like, oh my God, what you doing, girl? Ooh, your skin is glowing, and I'm cleaning up, I'm listening to happy music. It makes me feel happy. You know what I'm saying? It makes me feel happy. And that happiness really permeates from the inside out. And I know the baby feels that. And it's really important for us to stay on top of happy hormones. Happy hormones. Happy hormones. That's all for today, y'all. I gave y'all 15 things that I wish I knew while I was pregnant, or before I was pregnant at 20 years old, y'all. And I hope this helped. If you are confused about a lot of things that I said, I feel like that you should take some time to do some research on your own. Go into research mode, y'all. Go into class, and you know, it's not gonna hurt you to learn for yourself and learn for your baby. Like, never feel like learning is a waste of time, y'all. It's truly, truly beautiful to learn. And I'm just sharing what I've learned and what I've experienced throughout my pregnancy, that I want a lot of people to know, what I want to share with people and stuff like that. And I hope that I helped a lot of people. I hope that I made you feel safe here. Yeah, I enjoyed this video. And for you guys, I do have a book that I want to share with you guys that I feel like that you should buy and invest in. This was, I think, $59 on Amazon. It could be expensive. I don't remember how much this cost, but it is very, very, very expensive, guys. It's called Sacred Birthing, Birthing a New Humanity. And it's about if our highest intention in the act of conceiving, birthing, and so I'm just gonna read the back for y'all, just so y'all can know what this is about. If our highest intention in the act of conceiving, birthing, and rearing a child is to preserve their essence of love, then we should wish nothing to interrupt this. This allows the baby to be all that she can be, with nothing to dampen down her light. May we always protect the glorious radiance that the newborns naturally are. When we understand how important birth is to babies, we will gratefully give birth within our own authentic power, and chose a birth designed and prompted by nature. Our kindness offering to our baby is to maintain their trust, their connection with their wise self, and the reason they choose to be born. Giving birth to a radiant being means that the whole baby has to be addressed. It is not enough to simply receive the baby's physical body at birth and not also respect the feeling of nature, but the nature of spiritual being. Babies are asking for a soft entry in prioritizing love and trust over drama, and its technological resolution of soft birth acknowledges all of the baby's needs to maintain the conscious within each other. Hopefully that made sense, because, you know, this is a book, so the publisher, she had a lot of like words that, you know, went together and stuff like that, that was, you know, but I feel like that we should all read this birth book. This will help us learn how to give birth, learn how to learn ourselves, learn our babies, get to know ourselves more, get to know ourselves, our babies more. Invest in birth books, y'all. Invest in birth books. Invest in healthy eating books. Invest in books that help you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we should be reading to ourselves more. But I just want to say thank you guys for watching this video. I'm so excited. I'm on the road to 1,000 subs. And I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. I'll see you next week. Bye.